Tragedy has struck the KwaZulu-Natal farming community with the fatal shooting of uMngeni Sikhakhane, who's the chairperson of the African Farmers Association of South Africa in Sweetwaters, Pietermaritzburg on Friday. Today, family, local officials and leaders from the agricultural sector are expected to pay their respects. The uMngeni Local Municipality has called on law enforcement to ensure that those responsible are swiftly brought to justice. For more on this now, we take you to SABC News reporter Jayed Paulse monitoring developments on the story for us in Pietermaritzburg, KwaZulu-Natal. Jayed, so tributes continue to pour in as law enforcement officers have been told to make sure that those responsible are brought to book.
Well, a very good morning to you, Mpolisi, and to the viewers back at home. And yes, it is a devastating loss to the community, especially to the farmers who reside here in the Pietermaritzburg and Howick area. You do know that it is a farming community, and many are saying that uMngeni Sikhakhane was really assisting emerging black farmers. But to speak to us more about his role in the association, but also what he's done for emerging black farmers, I am joined by Donatus Dlamini. Thank you so much for joining us, Donatus Dlamini. I just want to go straight into it. First and foremost, condolences on the loss of Mr. Sikhakhane. I know you guys were very close. But leading up to his death, you and I were talking off air. Did he ever say that he was receiving threats in the community? You were telling me that there has been an issue of livestock theft in the Sweetwaters area.
Morning, Jade, and thanks for asking. Thanks for passing these condolences, because we are facing a very big problem at the moment as the farmers. We are swimming on water for losing our chairperson, our leader, our mentor, our you know, Sikhakhane was everything. Even to stand here, it's very hard for me. But what I can tell you, Jade, what is happening, especially here in KZN, because Sikhakhane was the chairperson of African Farmers Association of South Africa, AFASA, and I am the secretary of AFASA here in KZN. The problem that we are facing is the problem of the stock theft. That is the most problem that we are used to talk about it, even in the news. Everywhere where we go, where we ask the government to help us as the black farmers, that we are facing a big problem where people, they're killing our animals, where they're stealing our livestock. So I think what is starting from, when they can't get the livestock, they know that we are farming, so they target this Sikhakhane to take the money, because Sikhakhane is selling the goods.
Has there been any communication with government with regards to perhaps bringing in together communities, speaking about the issue of livestock theft, speaking to farmers in terms of how best to go about best practices, not keeping money in the home? Has there been communication at all with authorities?
Yeah, thanks about that question. Yeah, we've been talking not once, not twice, many times. Even in the SABC news, even in the radio, we used to speak about that the black farmers, because before it was like the white farmers, but now what is happening? The tags, they're targeting the black farmers now. We've been talking about this for a long time, because what we saw now, they're not even selling our cows, but they're slaughtering, they're selling to uncontrolled shisanyamas. That's the problem. We used to say government must look at who's opening this shisanyama. Where did they get this meat? Because this meat are from our cattle. So we've been talking about this for many times. Even Senzo Mkhunu, when he was minister of the police, he talked about the crimes. Say there's the high rate of stock theft is down now. Then we argue about that. You say it's even more higher, because people, they are unemployed, so they saw animals as the business, because they steal our livestock and they slaughter it and they sell it. So when people, they're not working, it's become high, the stock theft of our livestock. So we've been talking about this for many times. Senzo Mkhunu, what he promised us, he said he's going to call the meeting for farmers, so that we're going to saw the way, which way we can use to protect our livestock. Because what I can tell you, Jade, the farmers down there are not safe. Even me, I'm scared where I'm staying. because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Lots of farmers who are leading farmers here in KZN, they're crying because government is doing nothing about the crime that happened in the rural areas. Because most of us who are planting, we are farming in the rural areas, especially us as African Farmers Association of South Africa, who are leading those people who farm in rural areas.
And I can imagine, coupled with all of this that you just told us, there's also the issue of FMD, foot-mouth disease, with regards to the cattle. Just talk to us about how that has affected the livestock as well.
Yeah, it affects the livestock in big way. What I can tell you, because we used to sell our livestock in they call in Darlene, in auctions. So they closed because, like for example, there's a auction here in Lowndes River. It closed because they found that there's an FMT. So us as an emerging farmers, we've got no business, because our business, it happened by selling their cattle. When there's an FMT, nothing is happening. So we're begging government also on that one, because we have been meeting with other association for commercial farmers, which is KwaNalu, that we need government to have a committee that's going to sit and decide which way us as the farmers, because we need to help us. Because the other problem, government came with the solution, but he never come and sit with us so that we're going to find a solution which way we can use so that we're going to stop FMT, because FMT is affecting the farmers.
Mr. Dlamini, before I let you go, as the Secretary of AFASA, just your call with regards to the killing of black farmers in KwaZulu-Natal and the livestock theft. As we head to the memorial service and the funeral of Sikhakhane, what do you have to say with regards to what's currently underway in KZN?
Yeah, we've got a very big problem. We're asking government, firstly, Jayed, we're asking the police of here in KZN to find the killers of Sikhakhane, because we can't rest. Otherwise, if the police doesn't act, I think it's going to be a problem. Because where we're sitting, we're bleeding, and we're asking the police to have an action. We need to have something what is happening about the killers of Sikhakhane, because we can't rest. Another thing, they kill Sikhakhane in front of his family, in front of the daughters. Let us make us viewing what is happening there in Sikakhane's house. So we need the killers of Sikhakhane to be found and get what they're supposed to get. And the other thing, we're begging government to please help us as the farmers here in KZN, because they're taking our animals. And these animals we are using for the business, and not just in animals only, even our farm. The black farmers are being attacked, Jayed, here in KZN. We're asking government to intervene in this situation.
Thank you so much, Donatus Dlamini, the Secretary of AFASA, just speaking to us there in Polisi about the challenges that farmers are currently experiencing. Also, the brutal death of uMngeni Sikhakhane. He was the chairperson of AFASA, who was also killed on the 23rd of December, but also speaking about the many challenges that they have, saying that there are, and there rather is, a mushroom of illegal chisanyamas, as he says, and that some of the community members are targeting farmers and then selling the produce or the animals back to these chisanyamas. Well, we wait to see if the killers of Sikhakhane will be apprehended. We do know that police are trying to investigate this murder. But I'll leave it there and hand back to you, Olisi.
Must thank you so much for that update. That is Jayed Paulse reporting live for us there from Pietermaritzburg, also highlighting the myriad of challenges that the agriculture sector is facing in the province, something worth looking at. Thanks so much indeed, Jayed, for that.